Some people will hate me for making this video, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hey everybody, this is Brett, and today I have really exciting news because there's somebody with a big name out there that's talking about issues that other people are unwilling to talk about. And I'm talking about the you-know-what as being one of those issues, and I'm talking about Robert Kennedy Jr. And for those of you that don't know, the you-know-what is the thing that we experienced in 2020 that if I talk very much about it on YouTube, I might get my channel taken down because they're such losers and they're being controlled by the government. And the government is being controlled sort of by the people, which are all addicted to junk food. And that's another thing that Kennedy is talking about that nobody else is willing to talk about. Okay, so a lot of these things need to be talked about, all of them. And so if you give energy to this person, then maybe somebody, see, that's the first thing with alcoholism. They have to admit that they have a problem. If you have been to a 12-step meeting, then you know that that's the case. The alcoholic has to admit that they have a problem. Well, society has all of these problems. They're addicts. They're food addicts and they're adrenaline addicts. They're all kinds of addicts, right? And they all need to slow down. And so they need to admit that they have a problem. And before they can admit it, they have to at least start talking about it. And so we have this guy now that's willing to start talking about the environment. See, if they don't want to talk too much about the environment because they still want to drive home to grandma's house for Christmas. They still want to drive hundreds of miles and fly hundreds of miles to see the eclipse. They don't care about the environment. They just want to burn as much fuel into the air as they want because they're addicts. They're addicted to breathing fumes while they drive, etc., etc., etc. But these things all have to change, and we all know that. You know, but people don't want to just go outside on the grass like I show you and invert their bodies. They don't want to do enemas. They don't want to do self-massage, etc., etc. In order to do all of these things, you have to at least start talking about it. So if you give Kennedy energy by voting for him or putting a sticker on your car or whatever it may be, give him energy so that people will at least start talking about reality of real health care. Okay? What is real health care? This is somebody that's willing to start talking about the reality of real health care, and I'm not talking about the medical industry. Okay? I can't even say that. If I say that on YouTube, they'll probably take my video down. That's how insane it is. We're talking about also free speech, okay? If one industry has so much power that you can't even talk about something, that's a red flag, isn't it? Because they're trying to protect the dumb people out there, right? The ones that don't know how to, they don't have the ability to make their own decisions because their IQ is like 74. So in any case, I want to end this video. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you give some power to Robert Kennedy, even if you don't agree with everything that he says. Hopefully, if you watch my channel, you at least agree with most of what I've said here. So thanks so much for joining me. Be well.